debt market? So Alex, the answer lies within this book. But again, this guy wrote this book back in 2012, 11, can't even remember, and you know it hasn't happened since that.
No, I understand. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but I think this book is probably the closest to answer your question, and I don't think I ever finished reading this book. So, but now you made me thinking, which is a good thing.
Or not.
Hmm?
Or not.
What not?
I don't try to think. I don't try to think always. Sometimes you don't have to think. Just follow your guts.
Yeah, the problem with thinking is that, especially if you're an economist, that you tend to overthink. And you know, when you overthink on the market, when you look at the chart and oh, this could happen, but what happens if the bond market collapses? Then you start factoring in things that, you know, not on the chart, and it's hypothetical, and that's really dangerous for day trading.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with thinking is that, especially if you're an economist, all right. So, who's holding the sell since this morning?
Me.
Still? Wow, you guys got balls.
I got it from 1942, so I reduced it to the minimum, and then I moved it to break even, and then I kept it.
Very good. Double your money?
Triple.
Triple your money on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Triple your money Thursday. Inshallah.
Trust me, brother.
I'm buying gold, Marwan, so you can rest assured like that you're gonna make money.
Well, I've been making some good pips the last few days, so...
Yeah, I saw that. Well done.
Your money?
I don't know, but I have a feeling like gold will start dropping. It might go to 1800. I don't know why I got this feeling.
Who knows? Is it just a gut feeling, or?
Yeah. You know, I
want, if that happened,
What?
I owe you a dinner. If that happened, I owe you a dinner.
Why?
I have same feeling also, man.
Fine wine 69.
Wine, dine, and 69.
No,
wine
come on, man, come on.
Oh my god.
Thought Raul's gonna behave today.
It never
Oh yeah.
takes.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's Raul
so,
behavior.
yeah, you're right. Did you ever hear me behave or not?
Never happens. You always say
No.
never.
Well, in English, he said he's gonna behave, but he didn't say if he's gonna behave badly or he's gonna behave properly.
Smart.
Oh, you're so smart. Yeah, you're smart. Impressive.
Raul.
Oh, he's your daddy.
No man alone.
Do you not have Zoom
Based on
YouTube?
I do, just went live now.
Okay.
No dirty jokes.
No,
No man. How you doing, brother?
Hi, how are you?
Much better now that I hear your soothing voice.
We need you.
No man. Are you a woman, or?
Oh.
No, in Arabic it's no man.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
man.
No man.
No,
Don't do
man.
it. No man.
No man.
Okay, no. Oh,
Okay.
finally.
Okay.
We got it.
Okay.
So put it in OUW
Yeah,
something.
man, kind of blessing, if you want to say, you know, the meaning of the word.
I would argue with that in this case.
So, what kind of blessing are we getting now? 1800?
1800, come on, that's
nice blessing.
yeah.
I will send a steak to Marwan's guts if this happens.
Guys, let's be realistic. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I think that the trend. Well, okay, let's start the analysis that we just went through. So today we're going to have labor market data, continuing and initial jobless claims. We're going to have inflation data and core PCE prices, which is a kind of like CPI in a different way that it takes into account the effect of substitution. So the PCE price is actually much more preferred by the Fed because it takes into account the substitution. For example, previously or last year you bought iPhones because you had money, but now you had to buy the shitty cheap ones, the top-up phones, because you can't afford to buy a new one. That's a substitution. But the same goes to groceries or taking the bus instead of driving your car because of the high fuel prices. That's substitution. So it's more econometrician that fits well the methodology of the Fed. So we have the labor market, jobless claims data, we have the inflation data, we have the growth data with GDP, and then we're going to have consumer spending, and we're going to have the housing market. So it's really packed, data-packed day, which makes everything more complicated than it should be.
On top of that, Thomas, sorry to interrupt you, also the earnings for the biggest companies today.
Oh, wow. Yes. Earnings as well. Is it pre or post market? Like MasterCard?
Some of them are pre, some of them are post.
Yeah, Blackstone, that's one of the biggest financial companies in the world. So it won't be an easy day.
1700.
Yeah.
Life easy.
Yeah. So let's break down. We have about 18 minutes to come up with a full analysis. Lucky for you guys who are in the Alpha community, I already started prepping up the analysis for you this morning. So what I wrote is, no, it was in the fundamentals. So if you look at GDP and omit everything else, ceteris paribus is the magic word that the economists like to use, and it's not a spell from Harry Potter. So if you omit everything else today and focusing only on the GDP, and then we're going to factor in other things, but focusing purely on the GDP, if you look at GDP, it's made up of 5 different things. Imports minus exports, that gives you a net trade balance. Then you have the government spending, then you have the investments, and you have something called consumption, which accounts for about between 60 to 70%. I don't know the exact data. I found this chart just before the stream, but it represents how big the consumption factor in the GDP is. And consumption recently, if you look at the retail sales from December, this one, no, that wasn't this one, the previous one. So retail sales was actually dropping in the US for the 4th quarter in 2022 because people have less money. We have inflationary pressure, etc. And you can see that the economists are already forecasting that the GDP is going to be smaller than expected. So 2.6 versus 3.2, which the economy isn't contracting, but it isn't growing as fast as it should be. And that's because of the high inflation, people saving more money, their money worth less. I'm pretty sure you notice that when you go to the grocery store, your money is you get less for your money, which is a sad thing. So if GDP is lower than expected, that means that the consumption in the US is decreasing or slowing. It's increasing slower than it should be. And if it's increasing slower than it should be or decreasing, guess what? How is it going to affect gold? Well, if you look at it from the perspective of the Fed, you understand that if the economy is slowing, the Fed has less reasons to increase interest rate. So the possibility that they're going to increase next week the interest rate by 25 basis points instead of 50 is now increasing. But if they increasing with smaller rate hikes, that means that gold is going to bump up like hell, because the real yields isn't gonna there will be less opportunity cost for gold, but God, I can't speak now. So if the interest rate increase going to be 25 basis point. That's going to be a relief for the markets. But on the other hand, it's going to be bad because of the US economy is heading into a recession. So that's why you see that gold is currently fulfilling its purpose, which is safe haven. And that's what you see on the chart, a beautiful, nice, bullish market structure going up. So that's focusing on gold. If we factor in, or if we bring in US 30, which it's a stock market index, then what could be the effect if the GDP is going to be disappointing? Meaning that less people spend less money, people spend less, buy less of the products of the companies in the US 30.
That's bad for stocks.
It's very bad for stocks. And if you look at the stocks recently, they started the year with a massive dump, moved sideways, bumped up, but I think it's going to continue lower. And economists already forecasting that it's going to be quite bad for stocks because the GDP is expected to be lower. You can see the number. It's not me, it's the economists, the smart people, smarter than I am, expecting a lower GDP number. And of course the dollar is going to drop because the Fed is going to have less reasons to increase interest rate. The lower the interest rate, the lower the demand for the US dollar. Let's factor in now the PCE. If the PCE, or inflation gauge indicator, it's easier word. Now if the PCE is showing decreasing inflation, that's going to be another reason for gold to go higher, but that's going to mix up the picture for US 30, right? Because the lower the inflation, the lower the inflation pressure on the input costs. But on the other hand, it's going to be quite a relief because the Fed won't raise interest rate that much, so it's going to be a relief on the bonds that these companies issue. Wow. So let's factor in another thing, which is going to be the labor market data. If we're going to have a disappointing labor market data, meaning that unemployment in form of continuing jobless claims is increasing, that's going to be quite bullish for gold again. So it doesn't matter which perspective I watch from, the more I observe, I think gold is going to go higher and stocks going to go down. But of course, we don't know the numbers. Any scenario is possible. And it would be too easy to buy now gold. I think there's going to be a sell the news and buy the fact type of scenario. And hence I'm expecting gold to revisit the support level at around 1930. What do you think?
I think 20.
69?
20.
20? That low?
Yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then hit 60 after that.
20? And then
20,
60.
then 60.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I think 1975, then gold will drop till 1800.
Oh, no man and his numbers.
Yeah, but he was right last time.
Thomas, you were saying 1950. See, gold hit 1950.
Yeah.
The other side, we are in a rising wedge on the high time frames, 1 and higher.
Thomas, I shared something on Discord yesterday. You replied me. It's a string. It's a spring, sorry.
Yes.
Oh, string. Okay.
Not string,
If someone
spring.
sending you strings.
Your mind is somewhere else, Don.
Yeah, it's Chinese festival right now. We have fireworks outside.
Okay. Thomas is sending strings now.
Yeah, it's a spring.
No, there was... Where did you share it?
On Discord, general chat.
Why did you sharing charts in Discord? General chat.
Sophie,
Sophie.
Because
Sophie,
Sophie!
I'm here.
God.
we have a
Hi, Sophie.
culprit.
Sophie
There's
just
nothing.
came and Norman shared something. Otherwise, no.
But that's why you can't find it, Thomas.
Yeah.
Sophie removed it.
Yeah, spring, my dear friend Don Canavati. So
Wyckoff.
yeah, it's Wyckoff. So imagine prices moving sideways, forming a beautiful channel, support and resistance. And in order for price to move higher, it needs fuel, Kraft, as the German would say. So to get the Kraft, you need to get into the liquidity zone and then boom, go higher. And that is a spring. And I highly recommend for you, actually Marwan posted this book from Anna Cooling.
Yeah, but if we take the theory in consideration, this means gold's heading into 2001.
Yeah,
Because
and what
that
did I...
was the cold monthly chart. Yeah, I mean,
Nah,
that spring,
2000...
if you put on the
It's
if
going
you put
to...
it on the monthly, you'll see the same screenshot I sent. Yeah.
Oh, it's a big ass spring. Let me just delete everything quickly.
Because yesterday when I shared it, it was not that big. Now
It's bigger,
not
isn't it?
it's getting a bigger erection.
Woo! Yeah, 2000. I think 2100 is a little bit too optimistic, but 2000 it could even happen today if everything goes to plan.
Thomas, don't you think that the candles pushing that big on the monthly need to have a pullback?
Anything is possible.
Because you see, it's like a non-stop green candles. So like it should have a pullback somehow, somewhere.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
if we consider it as a W pattern, and this is the side of it, it need to make at least the neckline of the W.
Cool. It's possible, but I can't confirm. When it happens, then I can confirm.
Because the neckline will be exactly at Marwan guts at 1800.
I think 1800 is it has to be like a very high inflation number, which I think is going to happen maybe at the end of this year when inflation starts to come back into play. So we have 8 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, until... I know we have 10 minutes until the US GDP data. No, it should be 8 minutes.
Eight.
Yeah. Oh, Chica, 7 actually. Oh, ho, ho, ho. It's getting exciting. So quickly, just those who just joined to the stream, please hit the like button because we're sharing free knowledge, hopefully helping others as well. So hit the likes. I want to see 200 likes now, please. 70. Very good. Anyway, so those of you who joined the stream or the live Zoom, it won't be an easy day because we have 5 different categories of data. We have continuing jobless claims, labor market data, initial jobless claims, labor market data. We have GDP, which is a growth data. Then we have PCE, which is an inflation data. And we have, many other things. And this isn't make it too easy, but I think the attention is going to be core PCE prices, and it's going to be on GDP, as well as the labor market. But labor market right now, I think we can factor it out, because labor market is just way too strong. So the Fed doesn't really consider or care about labor market right now. So the GDP growth data is going to be, in my opinion, is going to be the most exciting. What I'm expecting on gold is to dip down into 1930 and then move higher. So it's going to be a sell the news and buy the fact type of scenario. But you really have to be on your foot to interpret all of the data at the same time. So it's going to be not easy. I do not attempt to everyone just to blindly take positions, but looking at the forecast, and my analysis is purely based on the forecast, then factoring in some dirty moves, as we all know gold loves to take dirty moves, what I'm expecting is price to dip down into 1930, get some liquidity, fill up this massive impulse move just happened yesterday, and by the way we catched it with the sell before double trouble. So I'm expecting to dip into 1930 and then move higher to make a new higher high to 1955. Again, that's only speculating on the forecasted data by Bloomberg and all these smart economists. Anything is possible. So if you're not comfortable with, you know, this kind of high impact news, then just sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. There's no shame in not trading these. Yeah.
Can I add something to what you say?
You can add anything you want.
Speaking of dirty moves, I'm looking at the chart on 5 minutes and it's having a small pullback. So I'm expecting a push to 42 and then going to the dump level you mentioned, 30.
Mm-hmm. So
because 42 is exactly yesterday's high. Before yesterday's high, the one on the left side.
No, it's not.
Well, just put the cursor on 42. You get that top. Yes, the green line.
Ah, okay, the previous high. Sorry, I was looking at yesterday's closing price.
Oh, sorry. I want to say the previous high I said yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm expecting a push up, quick one, like a spike on the news, and then dumping to 30 or whatever it goes down. Because on the clouds, it's sitting on the level of going up right now, but on the 5 minutes. So it might just touch that level.
Quick change. Core PC is going to be tomorrow. My bad. So it's actually better for us. Thank you so much for Ali Mogadan. I got confused today by the data, but Core PC is tomorrow. So that's actually better for us because we can factor out the inflation data and focus on the GDP. Now, GDP is going to be worse than expected, lower than the previous number. Then gold should continue higher and stocks should drop. The reason for this is because it's quite bad for stocks if there's no sales, right? We can agree on that. But for gold, it means that the Fed is going to have one less reason to increase interest rates. So it's going to be a de-interestationary kind of effect. Any positions open, anyone?
I enter in a buy now.
I'm shorting euro, pound.
Balls.
I entered buy now.
But I'm gonna close it before the news, definitely.
I'm just going to wait. We have 1 minute, 56 seconds. Maruf Mohammed Sharif Tahirdeen, that's a long name, says normally there won't be any impulse move for GDPs. Are we in a normal market condition? No. Come on guys, 42 likes and we reach 200. Otherwise, I'm just going to turn off the stream. Come on guys, respect the stream, hit the like button. Free education, free economics.
Thomas, you on the sell US 30?
I entered into sell on US 30, yes. Where is the price?
4 minutes.
Come on. 30 seconds.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
Remember, there is a delay on YouTube, so don't jump into any blind trade. Just wait price to settle down. You don't have all the information that we have because we did the analysis in yesterday in the morning and before the stream, so don't be silly. Wait.
I'm out.
You expecting gold to go up?
If the data is in line with the forecast, yes.
Ah, okay, yeah, I see.
Let's see.
And we have...
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, it's out, it's out, it's out.
Oh,
What's
9
the
seconds
data?
for me.
1930 then. Is it coming?
Green, red.
Let's quickly have a look. So GDP is actually better than expected. What a shame. Let's have a look how price is reacting. So ignore the buy because the data is better than expected. Now let's wait for 1930. That's why I'm going to buy, because it goes into what I forecasted, that I'm expecting a sell the news and buy the fact type of scenario. Looking at the other data, continuing jobless claims is increasing, so that's a recessionary reason, because recession is coming. 1932, 200, 500, 700. Let's have a look.
All
the
green.
Okay, I think you can start buying now.
Already buying.
Yeah. It did the dirty move. It didn't come as low as I wanted or as I was expecting, but it may come. So always expect that price will revisit 1930, have a small lot size, wider stop loss, and enter only with a reasonable lot size.
There you go.
Yeah, they pumping up.
For now.
We are going to 1975.
Hell yeah, Neumann, amen.
Oh my god. I changed my TP for Noman.
And those of you who asking what's the pip canter and the candle timer measure, it's on the left hand side. You can see it's Blatek candle something and blue digits FX open positions. You can download it in the MetaTrader marketplace. Let's go back to see what the data is. What the price is doing. Remember that price could easily revisit 1930. So I'm in a long position, but only a small position, small lot size. Because we have quite... So the forecast was very off, both on GDP and continuing jobless claims. Initial jobless claims was... Smaller lot size, wider the position, wider stop loss.
Jobless claim comes down. Meaning gold should come down.
That's the initial, but look at the continuing jobless claims. What's the difference between initial and continuing jobless, Don?
One is in the past, or like the number they had before, and one is the like expected, or like what is happening now, something like that.
No. Initial jobless claims, if for example you lose your job tomorrow and you claim unemployment benefit for the first time. That's the initial jobless claims. The continuing jobless claims, if for example Raul, who's unemployed for more than 2 months and claims unemployment benefit.
Not yet, Thomas.
Not even 2 months. Yeah,
no,
but
officially the 1st of February.
all right, just for the sake of example.
Okay. But I looked to my salary overview. I was very happy this month.
On what you made from trading?
No. They had to buy me out for 3 months.
Mm.
I kept an golden, how they call it in Holland? They call it a golden handshake.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept my salary plus 3 months.
It's a good deal.
That's a good deal.
Right. Sabayiri Shufu is asking, what's the stop loss? Wherever you like to place it, brother. I don't know your situation. I don't know your position size. I don't know your account size. I don't know your dog's name. I don't know anything. So it's, up to you. Personal, individual preference. Some people who enter with larger trades, they can't afford to have wider stop loss. Those people who enter with smaller lot size, because they are trend traders, they can afford to have an even wider stop loss. Like institutional traders, they don't even use a stop loss because they don't need to. They enter with huge amount of money, and for them it's nothing. But they the only thing they had to get right is the trend, the direction. Once they get it right, doesn't matter where they enter. They can even enter at the worst possible place and then have a pullback because they know that the trend is going to continue.
Initial jobless claim. So the number is better than expected, means we're gonna go down.
Which one?
30. GDP.
GBL, GDP. Yeah, it's better than expected. So I'm just waiting to see how stocks and gold is going to react. It's still worse than the previous one, 3.2. So it's better than the forecast, but worse than the previous one. So what do you think is the takeaway of this? How would you interpret this message, this data?
The numbers looks inflationary, Thomas, in my opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Reasoning?
They look inflationary.
Why?
Because, first of all, the growth expected was expected to be slower, and it appeared to be still strong, which is not far away from the previous growth.
That's GDP, right?
Exactly. And unemployment claims are less, which means that more people found jobs.
That's the initial jobless claims, but the continuing actually increased with quite a significant number. So it was even higher than the forecast and the previous one. So unemployment, longer term unemployment is in the game, as opposed to the initial jobless claims, which is the people who claim unemployment benefit for the first time.
Okay, for some reason, it's not mentioned on Forex Factory. So
yeah, because it's confusing a little bit. It's better than forecast and lower than the previous.
Yeah.
Durable goods orders also, they are like way better than the previous. So more orders have been actually placed. Yeah, the trade balance has always been negative for this.
Wow, durable good orders is actually good. Could this be the Christmas seasonality effect?
Could be.
Think so.
Because it
was minus 2.1
December.
And now it's plus 5.6. So that's way beyond expected and way above the previous.
Yeah, that's the Christmas.
It's December results.
So the numbers really looks, I don't know, they look inflationary. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, of course, you're right if you look at certain data, but if you look at, for example, the core PC prices, that's actually quite deflationary, right? Because it's lower than the previous and even lower than the forecast, 3.9. That's for the third quarter of 2022. The GDP, it's inflationary if you look at the forecast, And it's not so inflationary if you look at the previous number, right?
Yeah.
Trade balance, well, it's always negative. If you look at the initial jobless claims,
But it's worse than the previous one, the trade balance.
yeah, because they exporting more than what they, they importing more what they export. And during Christmas season, or you know, in December, they import more goods, you know, toys and PlayStations and everything.
GDP 3.2.
I shared on my channel the previous. I drew the previous one's GDP and reaction. Yeah, if you go up a bit, go up.
Yeah, here they are.
So you can see it started. It goes. This is 1 hour time frame. So it goes up and then down. Whenever the GDP is a bit higher than the actual the forecast, it goes up and then down again. You can see this one, same thing. Goes up and then went down again.
So it's only the actual and the forecast, right?
Yeah.
It does show that it goes up and then down. So in your scenario, this would be like maybe hitting the previous high and then drop.
Yeah.
Because I've had a feeling about this previous high. And if you consider it's an M pattern, so it should pull up on the light side and then continue down. Finish him.
Yeah.
The market is finishing us, actually, not finishing it.
Is there any other data coming out later? Just the home sales. I believe that general rule of thumbs, if the data is conflicting or not as expected, or you know, can't make any sense, then usually what market does is it just goes to the original direction. It continues to follow the trend. It would make sense because the Fed currently is in a blackout period, and it means that they're not allowed to come out to make any statement about the next interest rate decision or monetary policy strategy. And for this reason, the cat is away, the mouse will play. And market participants know. On the other hand, if you look at the data, try to translate it and make sense out of this. GDP is lower than the previous one, but better than the expected and the forecasted. Continuing jobless claims increasing, so unemployment, longer term unemployment is definitely present in the US. That's deflationary. PC prices, on the other hand, decreased, so that's deflationary. Which one do you think is the most important out of these numbers?
The GDP.
GDP. GDP. GDP.
Let's have a look. Maybe they already published the components. Is there no list? Well, I can't find the answers I'm looking for on the spot. And the market didn't push up. Didn't push
it went
down.
up and touched the pivot line and then went down again.
Could it be the 1930s coming? Maybe it's the spring, as I mentioned to you, Marwan. We have a nice consolidation. We have a spring to continue higher. Either way, it's quite confusing what price is doing right now. It's not to my liking. I'm still expecting 1930 to come, which is within the risk tolerance zone. So it's far away from the stop loss, halfway through the stop loss. So it comes a little bit lower, then it should be fine. Drawdown is part of the game, but then I'm expecting to move higher. And I think 45 minutes until the New York Stock Exchange open.
Yeah.
Reuters U.S. economy grew 2.9 first quarter by Reuters.
That's the same number as investing.com, isn't
I
it?
saw that.
Yeah.
Marwan.
Yep.
High
It
rate.
tested first the daily pivot, then went down, then it goes up a little bit, tested the weekly R1 going down. It's testing all the pivots. So then we have to see 90, 28, 29 for the next pivot.
Yeah, and that's a big volume on that candle on the 15 minutes.
What does it mean, Marwan? You the expert of volume.
Capping the interest rate.
I think a big
Gonna go
volume,
down.
then I think double D.
It might, I think so. It's gonna go down. I'm still keeping my sell. I didn't close it. Again, we never know with gold.
Yeah, that's exactly true.
It has a mind of its own.
I'm gonna stick to, you know, what if it's profit taking from the sells?
Yeah.
Marwan. No, actually no, because the volume should be low then. I'm gonna stick to the buy. So Murad on YouTube is asking, what is R2, R1, and P? That's a pivot indicator. Raul is the expert of pivots. You can add it to your chart in TradingView. It's a wonderful tool. Shows you levels which are not visible for the human eye. Who's selling, who's buying?
I'm not in a position yet.
I'm in buys.
I'm buying.
I mean, buy.
Scalping US 30.
Speaking of volume, there is a big candle of sells on of volume on USD Swiss franc. So I think it's gonna go up for gold.
And the RSI is still below 50, so
Let's bring in the arsenal of indicators. It's still below 50 on the 1 hour, but on the 4 hour it's above 50. On the daily, on the daily it doesn't look good. Let's move back to the 4 hour, that looks the best.
decided not to open the daily.
I was looking at the daily. That's why I was saying it can go.
You were saying what?
I was looking at the daily, and that's why I was, with the volume correlation, and you have the moving averages. So, but you'll never know, as I said.
Yeah, this big volume sell indicator is quite worrying. But it could be just the same like here, that we have a drop, dip into the trend and then move up. So we could have retest of 1930 and then move higher.
Once upon a time.
Anything is possible.
In Mexico.
Yeah, let's see the new hourly candle in 9 minutes. That could help.
And you have New York. Boop, 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 boop. Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see? What do you see?
Trust me, brother.
Newman, where are you from?
Where is Noman?
Huh?
He's from 1970.
Yeah. I'm still expecting 1970. 1975, 1970.
No man, if you write and my position goes to 1970, I'll buy you an ice cream.
Only ice cream, not an.
Come on, buy.
Even a steak.
If it happens.
All right, I'm gonna lock in some profit because there is some serious money now.
No man, looks like coming from future.
I think we should pay more attention to No Man. But as Alan would say,
I'm happy enough.
No man, no future. Pay attention to no man.
60 pips.
No man.
It's good. And there are news in a few.
you make good money, Alberto Navarro. Very good. And what do we say at the Alpha community?
Make the money, take the money.
Make the money, take the money.
Exactly.
What happened?
And now it's in a super zone, super resistant zone.
Super resistance zone. That's a new.
No. I mean, it's a.
The pivot. No, I was like, you invented a new terminology.
Sorry. In a support or resistance zone. It
Ah,
was,
support.
Support and now it could be a resistance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. We have a new candle of hourly and the 4 hour as well in 5 minutes. Hey. Alpha Junior just left the room, walked through like a king, and he said, gold is gonna go up. He winked at me.
He learned it from the master, so then we must follow it, right?
LTT.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
That's from really early in the Alpha community.
I haven't heard it. Who can tell me what's LTT?
I don't say anything.
It's the LTT method that you see on the screen.
Yeah.
LTT.
Low traffic takeaway.
No. Shall I tell them otherwise?
No. You can. They can guess. What's the LTT method?
I think then I explain how we come up to it.
So L is for low.
No.
No, I have nothing with L in my name. my friend.
Learning, teaching, and training, for example.
No.
Let it go.
If Raul knows, it's bad word.
No. It was in my time that I behaved myself.
That was long
Behave.
time.
A long time. Do you remember Marwan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time
It
ago.
was people had what is the short the letters abbreviation? What- how you call it?
Abbreviation.
Abbreviation.
Abbreviation
It's
of
possibly
all
acronym.
kind of trading methods. So I said I have the LTT method. Nobody could find it even in Google.
It's not
They
in
didn't
books.
understand it.
Yeah, it's not in
It's
books. It's not in
unique.
internet. It's something that you never come across. The LTT method, and I guarantee you won't find it anywhere else in the world. Some people they sing odes in the institutional banks about the LTT method, but it's unknown to the everyday traders.
With Raul, it either have coloration with the flush toilet or with the antennas.
No.
Wait, I'm confused.
No?
So did you guys like discuss what it is? Or should we
Shut-
just
shut-
keep guessing?
No, just keep
Shall
guessing.
I explain it? Keep guessing. Yes, it's too funny.
Put them out from their misery, Raul.
Yeah. Listen to Thomas.
Here we go.
Yeah.
LT2.
That's a good one.
And it was quite a thing in the beginning of the alpha community. We used it often. The LTT method.
I don't know who came up. Was it you who came up with it or Chris?
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, and everyone started out as the LTT method. They should have listened to Thomas. Not always, but
So
yeah.
we should post on YouTube JTA right now.
Yeah.
But Raul, you never use LTT. You always go against Thomas.
That's true.
That's true.
You go with NLTT.
And no one is now thinking, okay, man, then I have listened to no man method. Right, no one?
So we have LTT, RTT, and NTT right now.
And NLTT.
What is
Never
RTT?
mind TT.
1 minute until the new 4-hour candle, ladies and gentlemen, and gold doesn't want to move. What is happening on the commodities market? What is happening on the US 30 market?
Hey, wait.
And by the way, I'm closing down my US 30 position because price is still above the pivot. It didn't drop. So I'm going to take £800 loss. And it's booked. Luckily, gold base for the bills today already booked in 50% of DAS profit from entering in 2 positions. New 4-hour candle is expected to open in 40 seconds. What is going to happen with gold? No one knows.
So we got 40 seconds for a Raoul joke. Sorry, I'm, as you can hear, I'm a little bit croaky today.
Good morning, Ellen.
Good morning.
Is it Alan or is it Joe Cocker?
Yeah, I can actually speak a little bit
Summer in
better.
the city.
I can actually speak a little bit better than I could first thing this morning. But
Yeah, don't worry, Alan.
I've got a joke, though.
You're
Let's
gonna
go.
use some LTT
Let's go,
pills, you
Alan.
big fine man.
Yeah, okay. Raoul's next door neighbour wife likes to sunbathe naked in her garden. His next door neighbour doesn't like it, but Raoul's on the fence.
here.
Yeah, it's a British joke.
Okay. But guys, I can run around my garden naked and nobody.
Yeah, I know. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, but you live in the freaking forest.
We got it. Okay.
We still love you, Alan.
Yeah. And the other, I can do it at the other house also, but they don't see anything because they're so old. Neighbors.
39, guys. 39.
All right, time to book in some profits, guys, because we don't have a lower wick on the 4-hour candle. So it's time to lock in some position, some profit. There is no lower wick on the new 4-hour candle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another 50%. So I'm going to book 2. What's the position? 5 lots. 3.5. I'm going to book in 1,000. Great British Pound goes into Thomas today. It's a very good day.
Well done.
Thank you so much. Yesterday with the gold price, with the gold trade, it covered the whole monthly expenses for 2 months. Yeah, my wife was very happy.
Yeah. She's not at home now. She's out shopping.
No, she doesn't spend that much. I'm blessed with her.
Told.
Yeah, she bought a bag, Chanel. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Coco Chanel.
Yeah, she loves this brand. But these are fucking expensive. Have you seen these bags? Ridiculous.
Oh, Chanel. They have really nice quality.
Yeah, she loves it. Chanel.
Okay, it's another thing.
But it's expensive. I mean, 300 euros for free.
The gold buy and gold is shooting up.
Yeah, I know. There's different taking partials and closing, and I took partials because these bags cost a fucking fortune. So I need to make sure I book some profit. Otherwise,
need to sell
There's
a
also
kit you the money.
Another one, like a French brand called Pollen. It's also very nice.
what's
Maybe
that?
you'll like it too.
Pollen.
French bang.
Polene.
POL.
It's a French
Did
bag
I
or French
hear
bag.
that right?
Poland.
With E at the end.
You never hear it right, my friend.
Not a pole, but what the fuck?
Pollen bag.
NE. Yeah, there you go. That's nice.
Polene.
Pollen.
Oh, don't give tips to my wife, because I'm going bankrupt.
I can go like way higher than that. But those have nice quality.
Yeah, but when I got together with my wife, like I wasn't actively trading many years ago, so we couldn't afford. Well, we could have afforded because I had a banking job and everything, but it was not something that we did. That buying a bag for 400 euros, because that was like a weekly salary when we were younger. So it's still, I'm back in the old. I'm in the old habit that looking at the prices, like, wow, that's fucking expensive. We could afford it, but still.
It's good to not have that lifestyle inflation. So
Yeah.
good job.
I need to keep. I need. Plus, I need to keep her in control. I need to keep her in control because if she goes into one of these shops, fuck me. She spends all the.
They come to her online.
No, I'm going to cut the internet cable.
Thomas, can you look the charts one daily for USDT, please?
For US.
30, yeah. But you have the bullish flag there in the daily. Look at daily.
Yeah. What am I looking at?
Wait a second, I got the print screen, yeah.
And those of you still holding positions on gold, I would highly recommend to take some partials because it just doesn't want to move. It did move. How much? It did move 50 pips, 70 pips actually from the first position. It's actually 70 pips.
Sorry to interrupt, Tamas, but I just need to know how can we book half profit with the same position, or we need to close the position?
You can book half if you go to MetaTrader.
Yeah, okay.
You do you use Meta 4 or 5?
5.
Okay. Swipe the position. So when you have the positions running, you swipe it to the right, and then you click on the orange thingy, which is the close down the position. It doesn't show on the camera, but you click on that, and then you go into where you see your lot size. You tap on it, delete it,
And you change the number.
and you change the number. Simple as that.
Thomas, check in the Discord you have in the share your chart.
Yeah.
Can you do trailing
got it.
stop?
Got it,
via
Tamas, thank
phone?
you.
It is possible. On US 30. Hey, Michael is on YouTube. How you doing, Michael? I thought he's lost. Yeah. Who was Marius or no? What's Huibert? Are you Polish, my friend?
Yeah, Polish, yeah.
Jak się masz?
Dobrze.
Kocham cię. To tam.
Yeah, I love
Cześć.
you.
Cześć, kurwa. It looks valid to me. So we have the poll. We have it looks like. I would wait for the break, but on the daily time frame, these are difficult to catch. And it could pull back anytime to the bottom. Because as we get closer to the end of the wedge, it becomes more volatile. Poof! And then it breaks to the upside or to the downside. Honestly, I see more downside for US stocks now.
I'm in sell US 30.
Oh yeah.
Then I go in sell.
I think sell in US 30 right now is no sense.
28,000, Roman.
No, man, what about gold now? Is your crystal ball for sale?
No, man.
But
You were asked a
you
question.
Every morning, I don't know if you want to buy it.
It depends what he considers as a crystal ball.
Is it crystal's ball or crystal ball?
Nah, it's 2 marbles in a sack.
Alan is on fire today.
Good one.
Alan,
Okay.
drink a lot of ginger tea.
Fuck that, whiskey.
And some hot boil some whiskey.
I've been doing ginger, lime, and honey.
Whiskey in the stove.
Honey.
Did it ever work to anyone, like these hot teas, when you have
Yes,
a sore throat?
It does actually work.
But when you have, inflation in your throat and you drink hot.
Inflation.
Infection or inflation?
No, not inflation. Inflammation. Sorry.
Infection.
No, inflation is on the market, not in your throat.
Yeah.
Unless you're.
I knew it was going to come.
Unless you paid a lot for it.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't have given you that blowjob, Raoul. I know.
Oh, too much.
Sorry.
All right. Time to.
Then you couldn't talk at all anymore, Alan.
Guys, who's holding buys or sells on gold?
Holding buy.
Profit.
All right, I'm taking more partials again off the table, and I moved all stop losses to break even. I'm not risking.
No, I think we can retest.
No. I'm taking
33 area and then go up in New York to.
I'm taking another £1,000 off the table.
For 50.
1,500. As no freaking way I'm going to leave it on the table. Come on, this is good money. 100 pips we made today, just on one trade.
Yeah, that's good.
Make the money, take the money.
Yes, sir. Already did.
Oh, Raj on YouTube. You just start to melt down, you amateurs. What the fish? He's... Oh, that's a sad fucker on YouTube. I'll just ban him.
What did he do?
No, it's just some sad fucker. You know, putting out this misery. There are always negative people, you just ignore them.
Yeah.
Come on, I need 42.
I need 10 more likes on YouTube and I reach 300 today. And that's a TP for me.
What was your TP, you said?
300 likes.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. I can't help you. I already liked it. I will like you, man.
Thank you.
249.
There is one like from me also now. How many people in the Zoom, guys?
Let me put also a like.
Yeah, 301. Here we go.
Come on, everybody push one like. Be generous, guys.
And make sure you take some profit off the table. I mean, 70 pips and 50 pips. Be humble. Take it. I'm happy with that. And the fact that gold doesn't want to move that much, and we have 70 minutes on the New York Stock Exchange Open, it makes me a little bit nervous that it's going to go and revisit 1930. Wow, suddenly 350 likes on YouTube. Excellent.
Because we have 300 people in the Zoom. If everybody push one, we get 300 more.
Yeah, I did it already, so a lot of guys pump it up.
It's all the alpha community that push the like button.
Who made some money on YouTube? Oh, B's on YouTube.
B?
I'm always on YouTube. I don't leave comments anymore though.
No, we don't.
Raul, why can we not see your face on Zoom?
No camera.
Because there would be... That's already 3 years in prison. Just by looking.
Then you don't get enough likes on YouTube.
I need 42.
Only 42.
Good thing is that people on YouTube made some money. That's why I like to do the live streams, if I can help. Not every stream is win. Not every stream is win, but if you look at the past, how long we've been doing? It's a year now, exactly 1 year since I started live trading on YouTube. Every single one of them is on YouTube still. Rewatch it, and we had more wins than losses, haven't we?
Absolutely.
And what you always say, make the money, take the money.
Hell yeah, amen. And it does. What's happening with gold? It's pumping up. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. 46.
Oh.
46.
It's going to 69.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Why do you have said that?
Mm.
You were too slow, Raul.
Yeah, you're most critical to me, and then you said that.
Yeah, what comes after 69?
70.
No,
That's a tragedy.
What?
75.
What comes after 69?
75.
Nobody's thinking another way.
I said mouthwash.
I can't hear a single word, and I want to find out what comes after 69. Is it like brushing your teeth or?
I'm very cookie. Yeah, I said mouthwash.
Yeah, mouthwash. Yeah, Listerine.
Mouthwash, yeah. Oh, I thought a happy face.
So now we need that voice like. Yeah, exactly.
Gargalizing.
Gargalizing. Come on, gold, break it. Break it.
No.
No?
Make or break, but again, it's running at 193 pips in the first position, 76. Guys, I think it's a good day. Let's have a look on US 30. What is that cheeky fucker doing? It hasn't started dropping, so I'm glad I closed down the position. Gold paid for the bills today. For a change. Dirty cunt.
Oh yeah. Still have more pressure to come up.
Yeah, but still, the FOREX candle doesn't have any bottom wick, which for some reason just makes me nervous.
I'm watching the stochastic. It's pumping up.
I'm going to take more money off the table. 12 minutes until New York Stock Exchange open.
Someone on YouTube is looking for no man.
That's it from me, guys. I booked 99.9% of all the profits.
Nice.
No man, what do you say?
I'm holding.
Somebody kidnapped no man.
I'm holding. I will not sell before 1975. Just
Me
scalp,
too.
well, otherwise no. From 1975,
No man, you hold it.
1980, I will book sell full margin.
Full margin, yeah.
And you hold from where?
What?
No man, you holding from where? Where's your entry?
Today from 1933.
Okay. Same here. I have 33 and 37.
I will will be back. I'm going for prayer time here.
All right. See you in a minute.
Pray for gold.
Pray for gold.
Up or down?
Abu Dhabi.
Everyone good today, making money off gold, I see.
Hey.
I caught your signal this morning while I was at work and I just opened the app and it's already taken profit. I was like, okay, it's a good day.
Good day today.
Missed on the buy, but it's all good. The sell done good. How you doing? How's Junior?
He's doing very well. Thank you so much. He's healthy.
I've just done my older two daughters' birthdays the other day.
Oh, what did they get?
They got everything they asked for. Went out
Wow.
to dinner at a restaurant, went to a fun fair, watched a movie, got 2 hours, and then back to work 10 hours.
Wow,
They had
that's
fun.
nice. I'm sure. So, I'm going to delete the buy position because we are past the US GDP data, we passed the core PC, we passed labor market data, and it didn't push that much high. We catched 170 pips live traded, but New York Stock Exchange Open is coming, and there could be some dirty moves to the downside. We don't know how many positions and orders and everything is waiting for the New York Stock Exchange Open, and these data are just way too big and important for me to trade around New York Stock Exchange Open. So this position is deleted for now, closed down. I have 2 runners, but for some reason I'm still expecting gold to come a little bit lower. So I wouldn't be confident to leave the buy open for now.
By the way, Vegeta's NZDJPY flying. Very good.
Oh, who posted it?
It's in the, what is it? Hold on, I'll go to Discord. Vegeta's, I can't say his name properly, man. It's in his analysis channel. Batches.
Batches. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Let's get some sick trades.
He posted a NZDJPY yesterday, day before.
The Nigerian market killer. Yeah, he's smashing it.
Killed it.
Nigerian market wizard.
He was trading Chinese yen that day.
I never traded Chinese yuan.
It was remarkable when I saw his post. I was like, wow.
Is it called
And
yen
his TP.
or yuan?
Yen, yuan, renminbi, three of them.
Oh, okay.
And you can say kwai also.
Kwai?
Kwai.
And why we say that?
No why. No do, no die. You try, you cry. Don't ask me why.
And gold is pushing down. I hope you guys took some profits.
Exactly.
Because gold is now back to the daily pivot. And what does it mean when it's back to the daily pivot? And let's look at Marwan's famous volume indicator.
Yeah, I took a sell again.
You took a sell in Ibiza.
You're on fire today, Don.
Thank you.
Must have made some good money.
Abdul Alikanti says, good morning, Tomasz. I'm unable to access the Zoom chat. Live link not working. It did work for 180 people.
Yeah, maybe he needs to log in and use the username.
Yeah.
with an email. That's why.
Okay, so Blackstone revenues reported negative.
That's quite bearish.
Yeah,
Yet
but,
US 30 is pumping.
Yep.
Okay.
MasterCard reported according to expectations. Exactly.
You never lose money, my dear.
Financial companies, they don't lose. They always make money.
Especially now.
Yeah, we have also
Visa and Master are booming.
Louis Vuitton.
Also, they don't lose money.
Well, who's gonna buy Louis Vuitton?
Chinese.
The people making money.
Yeah, okay.
Which is already more than enough.
Let's see.
Boom.
And we can start selling now.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the... Shit, can't see it.
Yeah, I took one on from 1940.2.
محتال يا مروان محتال.
I always watch in the 5 minutes when the price is going up and the volume is going down. That's getting ready for a reversal.
That's a bearish reversal. Okay, that's
So
a good one.
I wait for the wick or any candle formation.
Well, actually, I did the same, but on US 30, so I can't complain.
No, I'm not touching US 30.
No touchy, that's $20.
Look, only no touch.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
No touchy.
33 pips.
Very good.
Very good.
25 pips.
2 minutes until New York Stock Exchange open.
Come on, dollar, you can do it.
Dollar cannot do anything. He's handicapped these days.
No, he's the king.
He's retarded.
Let's see.
I hope you're right. I'm not complaining.
Today, the inflation in Lebanon reached 90. Not the inflation. The currency value lost 97%. So we still have 3% of the value
Left.
Left.
Make the money, take the money.
Well, they took it all, man.
Yeah, now the print, the money
did.
printing cost. Yeah, the money printing cost is more valuable than the currency itself. So I think we could achieve something special in the Guinness records.
I think so.
You see the cat tail?
مع أكبر صحن تبولي كمان.
No hummus involved?
No. Our specialty is tabbouleh.
وبطاطا حرة. وين صوفي؟
Kobe.
I'm here. Don't provoke me. I'm gonna make it now.
Sophie, you get a visit. You get a visit a restaurant in Floria. It's called Ali Beirut. It's Lebanese, and they make the best batata harra.
I think I went there.
Okay, if you have tried it, you must have
Of
loved
course. I loved the food there. It's just wonderful. I loved it.
Okay, stock market is opening, and so far, so good.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da.
No, gold retesting the pivot.
Yeah, I'm in the buy.
Or back to 40.
No, must go up.
Ali, hope you closed your US30, man.
It hit the stop loss. It's okay.
What's happening with US30?
Pumping up again.
I took some partials, so that's why.
Thanks God I'm out of that.
Yeah,
piece of...
I don't feel it these days, the US30, man.
What happened, Marwan? Is it working fine or?
Now gold is working fine.
Yeah, you know, we have these days, but you know, it's fine. You will be back. Get some exercise.
my best trading instrument is US30. That's where I make max money.
Where is Noman?
Guys, I'm gonna call it a day. Gold is just moving sideways, and the range is getting wider and wider. Previously, we had this range, but then the GDP came and it was widened, and now we're talking about 42 to 30 or 130 pip range. There's no way I'm going to trade this shit. Yeah. I closed all positions down, locked in profit. I advise you to do the same, but you know, if you see opportunity, take it. Tomorrow, I'm gonna take a day off. I need to go to the building site and be with my son. But from Monday, who wants to double your money?
We all want to.
Let's do it. Amen.
That's not a question. That's a must.
Yeah, it's getting to the end of the month. Yeah, I'm gonna take a day off tomorrow, and now fucking gold is going down. Piece of shit. So I'm gonna take a day off tomorrow. I will prepare you the usual full analysis on Discord. I will send it out as I do every day with the analysis. If I take a position, you will see my MetaTrader screen, everything. But no morning briefing, no live trading tomorrow. All the best. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Thomas. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you all, guys.
Ciao, Cacao.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Jian.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Sell and buy.
Ciao.
Ciao.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you made some money with the AlphaX community and enjoyed the discussion, made some money, and hopefully you learned as well from about economics, what does GDP and all of these things mean. If you would like to join the community and get daily analysis and live trading and everything, the whole package, and Sophie's or B's phone number, or you can choose Raul or Alan, whatever you like, use the link in the chat to join the Alpha community. Thank you so much, guys. This is the Alpha Facts.